All right, y'all, so y'all hear that? The Lord works in amazing ways. I ain't gonna say mysterious, because I don't believe in no mysterious ways. There's amazing ways, abundant ways. When you do what the Lord wants you to do, you know, you don't have to worry about anything else. You know, He takes care of all your needs. And so we don't have to go around advertising our animals. It's like the Lord sends the people here. And He was saying, I don't know if y'all can hear him on camera or not, but He was saying that their Mexican community, like they cook sheep every week, so they're always looking for sheep, and we always have sheep. You know what I'm saying? And he said that their community, you know, they do on the holiday. I thought they were talking about Mexican holidays, but he said they just on regular American holidays. And he said on the holidays they do like you know, they want to get pigs and things like that. So we thought that we were gonna be able to get them to do the roof first before the siding, but I gotta go and get on it and get this siding done because yeah, we gotta have the siding done before the roof. So let me go in and tell Megan. All right, Mama, here you go. So the roofers, well, okay. We got multiple things to do. Let me say the first part first. They want to buy as many pigs and as many sheep as you know, as we got. So we got to up our ante on these sheep, because he was saying on the holidays they do pigs, and he said every weekend they do sheep. And so he said he was pointing at the babies that we have right there on pasture, and he was like, that's about the size we like to buy right there. And he was like, how much you selling for? I was like, I don't know. I really hadn't sold any before. You know, we just raised them for our family and to give away. And you know, he was like, we usually buy them for about $120 a piece. And I was like, hey, come on, pull up with a trailer. You get as many as you want. Because he who is in us is greater than he who is in the world. And as you all see, we're just doing what the Lord tells us to do, and more abundance is being established, because the Lord knows that He can trust us. He says, you've been faithful over few, now I'm gonna make you ruler over many. What's going on, I.A.G Farm family? It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God, and we're a full go on this complete exterior mobile home renovation. As y'all can see, it's looking amazing. I got just a little bit more work to do on the backside as far as OSB house wrap windows. I got one more door to put in and one more window, but I'm picking y'all up in between that project, because on the last video, I don't know if y'all saw the last video or the video before last, where we had our contractors come through and kind of give us just some ideas and kind of check the stuff we were doing, and kind of we kind of picked their brain and all those type of things about the porch and about all those things. Like I say, just checking everything, making sure everything's gonna be up to code, everything's gonna pass inspections and all those type of things. And y'all know in that video we also had them look at our roof and give us a quote for the roof, and we're a full go on this roof. Like I say, Megan is super excited that I'm contracting something out and not doing it myself, like I said, because we're on this goal. And if we didn't have this goal to have all of this done on the exterior and be ready for our porch build by the time we get back from Disneyland, we're gonna be ready. So we're trying to have all of the siding, all of the roof, everything done, painted and all that type of stuff, trim and all of that, before we go on vacation this year to Disneyland, Disney World, whatever. I don't care really which one is which. Like I said, we're going to the one in Florida, but I just like to say Disneyland for real. But we have this goal to have everything done as far as the painting, the siding, the roof, the trim, and all that type of stuff before we leave. And then when we get back, our goal is, since all those things will be done, is to get started on our big, amazing, full-length porch that's going to come out 14 feet from the mobile, 14, 15 feet. It could be 16. Like I say, we just don't want it to be the exact same width or of the mobile home want to be just a little bit smaller, maybe by a foot. So the mobile home is 16 foot wide. It's really like 15 and some, 8 inches, 15, 9 inches, something like that. And so we could do it 15 feet, but we're thinking about just coming out 14 feet with that porch. But so Megan is excited. My point is that Megan is excited about us contracting out some work. Like I said, because we're going to contract out this roof, and we're a full go on the roof, and we actually have a roofing contractor coming, or the subcontractor that the company is going to hire out to do the roof, or the person that they use at least that's on their crew to do their roofing guy. And so I'm waiting on him to come out. He's going to take some final measurements, and they're going to go get material. We've already, signed all the DocuSign paperwork and all those type of things. So they're a full go to get the job going. And like I said, the roofing contractor is going to be out here in a couple minutes. He's on the way. And I'm gonna pick y'all up once he gets here. Like I said, he just wants to make sure that when they do what they do, I'll be able to slide that LP siding under that roof line, because it's gonna be trim and all that type of stuff. And like I said, I probably could just take that trim off and do the LP siding, but I really want them to do the roof first, so I can kind of have a good gauge for how much of a gap it's gonna be, because they're gonna do like a 1x4 shims and all those type of things. And I want that LP siding to come all the way up and kind of touch the bottom of that roof line, if you can kind of understand what I'm saying. But anyway, so I want to get the roof done before I do the LP siding. Like I said, I really want to just take a break for real, because I got a little bit more time before we leave to go to Disneyland to get the LP siding done. And I'm thinking that at the most, I should only need about 2 weeks. And I also have to unify with our air conditioning people, with Air South, the ones who installed our mini splits, and get them to come and unhook all the mini splits. And I think I'm gonna just have them unhook probably all of them. Is one right there. I might just have them unhook that one, and then these two on the back, I'll probably have them unhook both of those at the same time. So I'm just getting things figured out. Like I say, it's getting to that point where all of the work that I can do by myself is kind of almost coming to an end. Like I said, I need my air conditioning guys to be coming pretty soon. I need a roofing contractor to go ahead and slap a roof on this thing, and then I can get back to work and go ahead and get this thing LP sided. But look at it, it's looking amazing. Everything is looking good. It just looks so good with these nice sharp corners and nice smooth OSB walls. And you can really tell in the inside too, because the sound quality, like as far as we just feel like we're further away from the outside. And we didn't even know that, because one night we had this whole side done and the whole back side was just still the same 10. And you know that the 10 is just 10 straight to the studs, and then the insulation, and then the inside sheetrock. So we didn't even realize how much, like, we could hear outside until we put this up on this side. And one night we were like listening, and we could hear all the crickets and all the bugs, like they were right there. On the back side it still had 10, but on the front side where it was OSB, it was like still quiet. We couldn't hear anything. So I already know we're getting like a whole lot better like air quality, as far as being able to keep the heat out and the air in, in the summertime. And also just the sound quality, like I say, it's like the sound is like deadened. You know what I'm saying? And you can just tell that it's a more solid structure. Like I say, you don't hear creaking and stuff as you're walking through the house. But anyway, so I'm gonna pick y'all up when the roofing contractor, the subcontractor roofer, gets here, and we'll see what he's talking about. Like I say, we pretty much did all the details. Y'all saw that on the previous video, where we had the contractors come out to kind of check behind our work and give us a quote on the roof. But they just want to check one last time, and that's just showing me that they're serious about doing business this time. So I'm glad about that. So I just pick y'all up once the roofing installer gets here, and we just see what he's talking about. All right. How's it going? Did Josh tell you I was a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, that's what we got.
Okay, so what he said that you're gonna go back with siding here, right?
Yes, sir. LP siding. It's gonna have that trim as well on the edges. I'm not sure. Do you know if I should put that trim on first and then butt that siding up to it, or if I should put that siding and then put the trim on top?
Hey, put the trim first.
Put the trim first. Well, that's what I was researching.
But the thing is that we put our metal in.
And all of that'll be gone. I just got one more little section to take down. So all that metal will be gone by the time y'all get started.
So you put in the same metal. What kind? You say what kind of?
LP Smart Side. And I can show you back here. Yeah, we're getting all that metal ripped off, and then they didn't have any sheathing or anything up under that stuff. For real. I got it on my trailer back here. That there.
Va a flush arriba. So, ¿cuánto le tenemos que dejar? Un cuarto. Este es el que pongan aquí, ¿verdad?
And I'm not sure how thick that trim is gonna be. I ain't got the trim yet.
That's what I'm saying, like, because we gotta put a drip edge in.
Okay.
So to put the drip edge in, we gotta, I think this is gotta go first, because a drip edge is 4 inches wide.
Okay.
4 inches.
Now that drip edge, you put that on before you put the tin on, or after? Before. Okay.
You put that. That's the first thing you gotta do.
Okay.
Run your board to your drip edge.
Okay. So I need to side up first.
Media pulgada.
Pues yo digo que primero ese siding, ¿verdad?
Ponerlo ya luego.
Para no andar batallando.
Sí, porque para que ya quede todo. Imagínate.
It's better to go ahead and put that first.
Put that first. Okay. I got you.
So you don't mess it up, and we don't mess it up.
I got you. Because I was thinking it was gonna be something that's screwed on after the tin, so I could just screw it off and then put that on and screw it back up. But it goes on first.
I know, but we can do that. But I don't want you to go ahead and come mess up the metal before that, and something happens, like a little things can go wrong, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you put the siding first. We can make the trim look better, look straight up.
Okay.
Perfectly, you know.
I got you. Cool. It shouldn't take me too long. Like I said, I still got I'm gonna take the rest of this week to get the rest of that down, because I'm putting in new doors and windows and everything all around. And then it might take me 2 more weeks, because I'm doing the siding, like I said, by myself.
Because that's what I was saying. Like you put it, you know, they're 8 feet long, right?
8 feet, yes. And I'm gonna cut them where they stop there, stop flush.
You didn't even have to cut them. Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I had to cut off about 1 inch.
About 1 inch. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So when you put that flush,
Okay.
when we put a drip edge in, boom, it's gonna fill everything up.
Okay. And so that drip edge, it doesn't have any give at the bottom. It does.
It doesn't. It's normal drip edge. Like it's a 4 inch.
Mm-hmm.
And it will cover the whole thing, so make sure you don't get no water coming.
I got you, yeah. But like I said, that's the right way to do it, is to wait until we do the siding.
Yeah, I prefer, you know.
Yeah.
As you can see, this one, let's say like the same people, you see?
Mm-hmm.
They put this first, and they come back and put this on top of it.
Yeah, that's right.
Because if you slide it in, it's going to be kind of crispy, and I don't want you to have this, and especially you're remodeling the whole.
Exactly right, I want to have it looking nice.
Yeah, looking nice and everything.
So yeah, like I said, I should be able to get that up there pretty quick. Like I said, I'm gonna try to go quick now, because I want them ready to get this roof up here. Okay. For real. But yeah, that's good that y'all, you know.
Let's do that, and then when you got everything done, we can come back and measure out and get the metal on.
Okay.
So we can go ahead.
That way we can make sure we got the right overhangs and everything. Yeah.
How much overhang you want?
Yeah. Well, we just want to make sure it's coming out just enough so the water won't be running down the side of the house.
Okay, because that's what my opinion. Como es madera, Felipe. ¿Cuánto crees que le deje? ¿Unas 8 pulgadas? De overhang. O unas 5.
Mucho. Unas 5.
Because you got wood, and make sure the wood doesn't get rotten.
Mm-hmm.
Do a 5 inch.
5 inch.
Normal is 2 inches, right, for the
Yeah.
overhand.
Yeah, that's what Josh was saying. Yeah.
But you're gonna have all the water splashing.
Yeah.
So if you have a 5 inch, the water will come down.
Yeah, and then we're gonna do a full length porch on the front, and so that'll give us more room to just tuck up under there.
To put it,
Yeah. And so we won't have to worry about any wind or anything with that 5 inch.
Yeah, with 5 inch.
Okay, everything be tight. And then as far as the roof, y'all still doing the same thing as far as the 1x4s. Are y'all gonna come in and screw down the metal? I know he talked about maybe coming in and screwing down that metal because it's just loose now. Are y'all gonna do that, or y'all just gonna go straight with the 1x4s?
With the 1x4s, we will do everything up there.
Yeah.
When you put, your rafters, we already did one before. The rafters are what they're 2 foot apart.
Okay.
They're 2 foot apart. And when you screw the
board into the
down,
it holds that metal down. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
And then we use those screws that is like galvanized screws that they don't come out easily.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, sounds good. Thank y'all so much. So we need to get siding up, and then we can.
¿Se le podemos medir ya, güey?
A medir, sí. Nomás le dejamos la media pulgadita.
La media pulgadita. All right, we're gonna measure it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get the right measure.
All right, y'all, so we've been going back and forth on if we should put the roof on before the siding or the siding before the roof. And like I say, we're pretty much at the point now where we, with the roofers here, they're saying that we should get that siding up first. And then, because we could do it with the siding first, or the siding, the roof first, then the siding. But he's saying he can get a whole lot cleaner look if they do the roofing after the siding, because they have to put like flashing and all that type of stuff on. And then he was talking about instead of a 2-inch overhang to do a 5-inch overhang. And so I'm excited about that, like I said, because I didn't think that 2-inch overhang was enough, and the roofer agrees. And so we're thinking about doing a 5-inch overhang. And so I think that'll really make it look nice and make it tie into the porch real well. But now they're getting up there and getting confirming all the measurements and everything, like I said, so we can have everything, sealed in by the time we get ready to do the roofing. I don't know how they walk on that roof like that. For real. I guess when you do it every day, you can just walk like it's just on the ground.
Because our Spanish community,
Yeah.
they love pigs.
Okay.
They love pigs.
Yeah.
And there's a guy in Crystal Springs that we bought him from.
Uh-huh.
And then he either when it's Christmas, the holidays, any holidays.
For real?
Yeah, I would say more than 30, 40.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, like I said, we raised as many as we know we can sell. But this year we hadn't sold any, because one year we sold about 30 or 40 of them. That was when we were really into it. But we have 3 feeder hogs this year, and then we have a few. You can come down, walk down, and look at them if you want.
Yeah, What about the sheep?
Sheep they're out there. Come on, sheep. We got a bunch of them out there. Come on. Come on. They all over the place. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, they just run from everywhere. So we got all of our ewes out here. They're having babies out there. You see they got the little babies and everything. So we probably got about 15, 20 out there. And then we got our one ram here.
Oh, yeah, that's a ram?
Uh-huh, yes, sir. Barbados Black Belly is the breed of ram. Because we went with the Barbados Black Belly because they're hardy for the Mississippi climate. And then we have Katahdin ewes. So we're mixing the Black Belly with the Katahdin ewes to make them hardy. Because just the Katahdin they'll die and get a heavy worm load. And so over here, I actually have two rams that I'm getting ready to take the process. So probably next week. And we're just going to use those for, meat for our family. Like, yes, sir. Come on, sheep. Come on. Come on. They're in the barn in there. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, they're inside.
Yeah. Come on. Get in. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. In there. Bring him out. Get him, boy. They heard me saying it, but yeah, that's one of them. So he's getting ready to go to processor probably in a couple days, and there's one more in there too.
And that's a female or a male?
They're both males. And then we got pigs here. Like I said, we got animals all over the place.
I love animals.
Yeah, man. Yep. So these are our breeder pigs here, and they're having babies. So there's a bunch of little babies in here. They all over the place as well. And so it's just 4 of them. One of these is actually a barrow, a male that we're gonna take to processor.
That one's just about to have babies.
Yeah, yeah. And a few of them have babies already. And then down here, we got more pigs. You see they running now. You see them? Yeah. And like I said, these are ready to go. Like I say, whenever I take them, they're ready.
How much are you selling those for?
Like I said, I'm not really selling any this year, but if you get my number, I get your number. Like I say, next year when I get my pigs, I can, see if y'all are interested.
Like that's what I'm saying. You try getting those for here, I'm telling you, you're gonna sell it.
Yeah.
Almost.
I get you. Yeah.
I killed 2 last year.
For real?
Yeah,
Okay.
for my family too.
Yeah. So like I say, next year when I do them, I'll have some extras and see if y'all want some.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. Cause I just buy those because those there I raise them because the guinea hogs, they're smaller. They take almost a year, 9 months or something like that to get the butcher weight because they're smaller. But those there, I buy them in the spring and then we butcher them in the fall.
You can buy them in the Dawson's thing.
It's a guy that breeds them. What is that? Where is that city? It's like 30 minutes from here or something like that. But we buy them from him when they're babies and just raise them about 6 months and then take them to the butcher. But yeah, but like I said, usually I buy more than that. But so next year I know buy some more and
I'm telling you.
I tell Josh like, hey, your roofing guy said they want some pigs. Yeah.
Especially on the holidays,
So when are y'all's holidays? Like or is it American holidays or
like
y'all?
the American holidays,
Okay, I got you.
Christmas and New Year's.
Okay, I got you.
They can make a killing. Everybody when the guy that I saw him, like somebody recommended to him, and I called him. He's like, yeah, I got some fuel. And then I post that on my Facebook page. He said he received more than 30 calls from my
I got you. Now what about sheep? Do y'all?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all do sheep as well.
We got sheep. One of my buddies, he sell food over the weekend. He cooks those sheep every weekend.
For real?
Every weekend. So.
I got you. Yeah. So when we
those sizes are the ones that are newborn, like 6-7 months. They're the best one right now.
Okay, so that's about the size y'all want, because that's about how old they are. They probably about 4 or 5 months, something like that. Yeah.
And how much are you selling those for?
I ain't really ever sold sheep before. Like what do y'all usually buy them for?
We buy it for 120, 150 bucks.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Listen, I got a couple of them out there now that's ready in because let your guy know because yeah.
I'll find it right quick and I'll explain it to him.
All right, y'all. So y'all hear that? The Lord works in amazing ways. I ain't gonna say mysterious because I don't believe in no mysterious ways. It's amazing ways, abundant ways. When you do what the Lord wants you to do, you don't have to worry about anything else. He takes care of all your needs, and so we don't have to go around advertising our animals. It's like the Lord sends the people here, and he was saying, I don't know if y'all can hear him on camera or not, but he was saying that their Mexican community, like they cook sheep every week, so they're always looking for sheep, and we always have sheep. You know what I'm saying? And he said that their community, you know, they do on the holiday. I thought they were talking about Mexican holidays, but he said they just on regular American holidays. And he said on the holidays they do like you know, they want to get pigs and things like that. So we got to up our ante on the amount of pigs we raise, because we should have plenty of sheep. Like I said, because we always got sheep on pasture. He said actually his guy may want to buy all of the 6-month-old babies that we have now. Like I say, because you know, they do sheep all the time every weekend. But that's that's amazing. But I know y'all heard we were talking about as far as the siding and the roof, and we thought that we were gonna be able to get them to do the roof first before the siding, but I gotta go and get on it and get this siding done, because yeah, we gotta have the siding done before the roof. So let me go in and tell Megan. Like I said, it really don't matter, because the roof is not leaking anything like that. Let's get in here and let Megan know the good news or the bad news.
What? What's the bad news?
Well, I said good news or bad news. Y'all in here getting ready to go to the library, huh?
We are. We're having a little bit of breakfast and finding all our library books. So.
Sounds good. Y'all ready to go to the library, boys?
Yeah.
You excited? Benjamin, what you doing, bud? You might be staying with me.
No.
Just got out the potty. Y'all excited to go to the library, boys? All right, mama, here you go. So, the roofers, well, okay, we got multiple things of news. Let me say the first part first. They want to buy as many pigs and as many sheep as we got. So we got to up our ante on these sheep, because he was saying on the holidays they do pigs, and he said every weekend they do sheep. And so he said he was pointing at the babies that we have right there on pasture, and he was like, that's about the size we like to buy right there. And he was like, how much you selling for? I was like, I don't know. I really hadn't sold any before. You know, we just raised them for our family and to give away. And, you know, he was like, we usually buy them for about $120 a piece. And I was like, hey, come on, pull up with a trailer. You get as many as you want of those babies, you know what I'm saying?
For real?
But, yeah, so that's one part of the good news, is that, you know, we have a potential, like, customer, community of customers for sheep and pigs. And then the roof is a little bit of bad news, not really though, because they want to do the roof after the LP siding, because he said that the trim, he said we can bend it back and they can take it off and all that type of stuff, but he said it'd be better if we go ahead and do the siding so they can get that trim and all of the flashing and everything like
on it
and like, you know, professional, you know, looking good. He said, especially since we're doing like a whole house remodel, they don't want to, like, you know, rig something up, something like that. So they got all the measurements and everything, and they decided that it's best to go ahead and do the roof after the siding.
Okay, good. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, for real. So like I said, I got to get to it, get on it. Because listen, I was going to get through with the OSB and the house wrap and kind of take like a week break to let the roof get on, and we'll be able to look at that roof with that house wrap, and we'll be satisfied for a couple days.
That man, we all got to be getting it behind. So.
We already getting it though, because you know, we're trying to make it to Disneyland on time. Benjamin, I said, you getting it? You get that car? It was going fast when he was making the noise. All right, I just want to come in and make sure you was all right with. We're all right with all of that. I've done so much talking today, I can't even hardly talk no more.
It's so
but I just want to come in and make sure that you were all right with the changes, you know, and also the blessings. Because I said on the video, I said the Lord. I was about to say the Lord works in miraculous ways. Or what did I say? Mysterious. I was about to say mysterious ways, and I was like, no, the Lord does not work in mysterious ways. The Lord works in amazing ways. I don't believe in all that mysterious stuff, you know, for real. But anyway, so who knows? Like I say, that may be, you know, more abundance, you know, coming our way. Like I say, just, you know, because we want to raise more pigs anyway, and, you know, having a community of people that buy pigs and sheep from us will just set us up even more to be able to give away more and more. You know, for real. Pay for the feed and things like that. But anyway, all right, I'm going to leave y'all alone, let y'all get done, get ready for the library.
All right.
So you good with everything? Thumbs up?
I'm great. Thumbs up. Great news on both accounts. So, yeah, we're good.
Listen, I might need to be hiring somebody to put this LP side up. Be like, all right, now, you know, how much y'all going to try to make on pop this LP side up? And they did say that usually you put the trim up first before the LP siding.
Okay.
And so, you know, that's more confirmation of, because I think that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Is put the trim first, then the siding butts up against it, and then
Right.
make a good caulk line.
Yeah.
And that caulk is what seals it. And so, yeah, but I'm still trying to decide on how I'm gonna do it though.
Okay.
All right.
Everything sounds good to me.
Sounds good. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready for everything.
Up.
All right. Double thumbs up.
2 thumbs up
I got
for
you.
you.
All right. But God.
You can lift it up.
All right, y'all. As I was walking out the door, after I got done talking to Megan, I was thinking, I said, this might be a conspiracy. Because when the contractor was here that was giving us advice and everything about the porch and checking behind all of our work, he was saying, we can go ahead and pop up that LP siding for you. Then the roofer get here and he say, the siding needs to be up before we do the roof. This may be a conspiracy because I'm sure thinking about it. I'm thinking hard and long about it, about getting them to do the LP siding for us. Because the owner of the company that came, y'all saw in the last video, Mr. Josh, he you know, he was telling us that I know all the hard work is done, but we can pop that siding up for you if you want us to. For real. So I might actually call him and be like, hey, how much you gonna charge to pop up that LP siding for me? Like I say, because that would be a blessing though, to get that done and like to save some of my energy for, you know, painting. And I could do well, I guess the trim has to be up already. But yeah, so I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, y'all. So I may be coming back in the next video saying, hey, you know, I'm getting them to do the LP siding for us. But anyway, so y'all got the understanding of what's going on with the roof and everything, and y'all see the more and more abundance that's flowing. Like I said, you just trust the Lord, and He takes care of everything else. I'm telling you, like, we have not had to strive. We have not had to like worry about any of the hate, any of the negativity, people trying to tear us down. We have not had to worry about any of those things because we know who we are. We know what we've done, you know what I'm saying? And those things bother us 0%. It's like, I know they bother you all a lot. Well, they don't bother us at all, but I know they bother you all a lot because you have to deal with it in your feeds. But with us, like I say, that's just a part of the process. Like I always say, that's a part of that process. And if you're trying to reach a level of greatness, if you're trying to reach a level of abundance, if you're trying to do the things that the Lord has called you to do, whether that's a base or a bound, you're going to have to deal with those things. Every character in the Bible that you read about had to deal with those type things as well, some of the things that we deal with, because we're being highly persecuted, you know, by demonic forces that are trying to come and tear us apart, tear us down. But they are not working, because he who is in us is greater than he who is in the world. And as you all see, we're just doing what the Lord tells us to do, and more abundance is being established because the Lord knows that he can trust us. He says, you've been faithful over few. Now I'm gonna make you ruler over many. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go for today. And like I say, y'all just stay tuned because there's some amazing things about to come. Hopefully I can be disciplined and not, I don't know if it's the right decision. It might be the right decision to get them to put the LP siding up, to pay them to do that. Like I said, because I'll just be paying for labor. I already have all the material and everything. So let me make a phone call and see because yeah, I'm thinking about it. But with that being said, I'm gonna go end today's video, and y'all gotta stay tuned for the next videos to see what all we decide to do. So with that being said, we'll see y'all on the next one. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. See y'all on the next one.